Hello friends, I hope you all are doing well. This video is the third lecture of my 14-day Beginners to Advanced Level Pivot Table course. If you have missed the previous two lectures, then must watch them to get better idea of how Pivot Table works. I have provided their link in the description section of this video for your convenience. In today's video, I am going to show you how you can calculate difference between values in pivot tables and how we can apply conditional formatting on the calculated fields. Now let's dive into our today's topic. You can see here I have information of revenue generated in different years by selling some products to these clients. Now I want to see revenue generation trend in these years. So what I am supposed to do is to subtract 2020 from 2021 to observe the trends within the time period of 2020 to 2021 and so on. Now, in order to subtract that, we have to perform some processes. Here you can see my sum of revenue is sitting in the values option. In the first step, I want to subtract the values of 2019 from 2020 to see how much revenue has been generated in 2020 only. Now let's bring this field again in the value section. Here you can see the pivot table has been expanded and one additional column is added with the name sum of revenue too. We will use this additional column to perform our calculations. As we have to subtract 2019 from 2020, so you are supposed to go in the new column field or 2020, place your cursor on any of the values, right click on it, and here you will find the option of show value as. If you go to that option, you will see more options appearing in the pop-up menu. Select difference from option here and then the dialog box will appear. In the base field, choose years as you have to perform subtraction operation on the basis of years. And in the base item, I am supposed to subtract 2019 values from 2020, so I am going with 2019 as my cursor is already sitting in 2020 and press OK. Here you will see the difference generated after subtracting 2019 values from 2020. Let's rename this column. I am going to rename it as sales trend 2019 to 2020 and let's highlight it with any color for our convenience. It is to be noted that in pivot tables we cannot delete the unwanted columns. The pivot table has these limitations. The only option I have is to hide them. Okay, but we will do hiding process at later stage. So far we have done our subtraction operation on initial 2 years successfully. Now I want an additional column where I can show these values in terms of conditional formatting. So what I am going to do, I am going to repeat this process again. For that purpose, let's again bring in the revenue in values option, and now you can see an additional column added here with name sum of revenue too. Place your cursor on any of its value, right click on it and again go to show values as and select difference from. Here again select years and subtract the previous year, that is 2019, and press OK. Now you can see both my columns have same values, but at the later stage I want this column to show conditional formatting, so definitely I will remove these values from here and replace them with my conditional formats. For now let's name it conditional formatting 2019 to 2020 and let's again give it any color. Let's go with light pink. So we have done with all the calculations for the year 2020. Now our next step is to find the sales trend values in 2021. For that purpose we have to subtract 2020 values from 2021. Ignore these columns because in pivot table as soon as you make any column appear in any of the section, it will reflect in all other sections. So you are not supposed to see what is going here. Sometimes working with pivot tables becomes quite messy. Ignore what is appearing here. Just move to your 2021 section. Again bring in the revenue values here and you will see another column appear in your 2021 section, and that is sum of revenue too. Place your cursor in any of the value, right click on it, go to show values as, select difference from. Here again select years, and now you are supposed to subtract 2020 values from 2021. Select 2020, press OK. So here we are with our sales trend from 2020 to 2021. Let's again give it any color. Let's give it blue again, and in the same way we also want a conditional formatting column. So again bring revenue here in the end, and in 2021 you will find a column. Click on any of its value, right click on it, show values as, go to difference from, select year, and again select 2020, press OK. And here we are with our values for conditional formatting. Let's change the header to conditional formatting 2020 to 2021, and let's give it a color green. Now come to our last year. For this purpose, we again have to put revenue field in this value section in the end. Okay, and in 2020 you will find a column of sum of revenue. Place cursor on any of its value, right click on it, go to show values as, difference from, go to years, and now you have to subtract 2021. Select it and press OK. Now let's give it a name, sales trend 2021 to 2022, and let's again give it a light blue color. Okay, and for conditional formatted, let's again add a revenue section and again perform the subtraction operation here. Let's choose 2021 and OK. So let's give it a name, conditional formatting, and that is 2021 to 2022. So we have done all our subtraction operations on this table. Now our next task is to organize it first. Let's hide unwanted columns. So in 2020, I want to see these values, and for 2021, I want to see these values, and for the last year I want to see the sales trend from 2021 to 2022, and here we are with our intended columns, right? So our next task is to replace these values with conditional formatting. Let's first remove the colors of these columns. You can select no fill from here. Let's conditional format our first set of values. Select the first column, go to home, in home, go to conditional formatting, and here you can choose different options for data bars. I am going with this option. Okay. Now my task is to remove these values because these values are already reflecting here. So select the column, press Ctrl 1. In custom, remove the general and type 3 semicolons. And here I am with my conditional formatted cells. Now let's conditional format our second column of values. Go here. Here you can see I have negative values as well. So let's go to conditional formatting, use data bars, and let's select this option here. So you can see my negative values are reflecting on the other side of y-axis, and my positive values are reflecting on the positive side of y-axis. Now let's select this column, press Ctrl 1, go to custom, and in general just type 3 semicolons and press OK so that your values will be removed. Now let's conditional format our last column. Select it, go to conditional formatting, choose data bars. Here you can see our sales have been degraded significantly in year 2022. This means we need to maintain our quality and to do some marketing check. Let's remove the values. Press Ctrl 1, go to custom and type 3 semicolons. So here we are with our conditional formatted values. Now we can hide the unnecessary top header bars as well. Moreover, you can choose other designs options as well from design. Let's go to design tab and check what we can do for the header. So you can see they are looking good, I guess. If we go with orange, you can use any color you like. So here you can see how we can apply difference operation in our pivot tables. Moreover, we have also learned that how we can apply the conditional formatting on our calculated fields. If you liked today's video, then don't forget to hit like. If you are new to my channel, then do subscribe to it so that you can benefit from upcoming videos. This is all for today. Thank you for your time. Stay blessed. Have a good day.